Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Hubert. Hubert, what's your last name?
McArtor.
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 McArtor. Okay, great. Hubert McArtor. Let me grab the cameras. I usually do. Thank you. Hubert, what do we have here today?
It's a 1960 Plymouth Fury convertible.
1960 Plymouth Fury convertible. And this is just a lot of chrome and a lot of car. And I'm featuring right now your center badge. And I'm going to take my time on this car because this is a real treat. So as we move around to the side, let me ask you, Hubert, how long have you had this car?
I bought it in 1992 from my sister and brother-in-law in Iowa and started restoring it.
Okay.
Took 14 years.
I'm going to have you stand right where you're at, but I'm going to go around you for a second. Let's move back together because this car is so long. We're going to keep moving back until we get the whole car in the shot. And Joey, could you do me a favor? Just stand next to the car so we can have some comparison to how long this car actually is. There's a human being next to the car. All right, step on out. All right, this thing is massive. So let's start from the front. And you've had this car for a long time. Look at the chrome right there where the hubcaps are and the Fury emblem, the beautiful two-tone paint. How long did it take you to restore this?
14 years.
14 years. What was some of the last parts that were some of the ones that you go, you know, that was quite tricky?
Last parts, the steering wheel, found that out in Ohio.
Let's take a look at that. We would usually do that last. What a steering wheel.
It's called an arrow wheel, and that was an option in 1960.
Was an option.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to open the door. Actually, let me take a look at that door handle. And go ahead, pull it out. And look at it, looks like a carnival on the inside of that door. It is just spectacular. And this is a big seat and car. So go ahead, tell me about the steering wheel.
Arrow wheel, and they're really nice to drive like that, you know. And
you just don't see that shape.
No, and then it's the horns on each side of the buttons there you can push.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing that's in there is that 45 record player.
The 45 record player.
14.
Hold on. The 45. Does it actually play records?
Yes.
And do they skip?
No, it doesn't skip.
Really?
I'll turn it on. It takes a few minutes for it to warm up.
And we've
It
got
holds 14 45s.
holds 14 45s.
That's the record player playing right now.
That's great. This is before CDs and cassettes and before DVDs. Wow. Okay, we can turn that off. That is outstanding.
Yeah.
We've got the record player and we've got the clock working. We've got the
Everything
temperature,
works.
fuel, amps, Plymouth there,
It's a pretty subtle
and
market air conditioning.
the windshield visor. Let's just, the other thing that was interesting is on these seats, notice the height difference.
It's called a captain's chair.
Yeah, that is really unique. I can't recall seeing that. One is so tall. Let's, we can shut the door now. We'll go around towards the back. And look at this great emblem here.
Those are untouched.
Really?
Yep, I found them out in Iowa, in Des Moines, Iowa.
Where does the gas go in this thing?
Underneath the
plate?
license plate.
Okay. And look at the tail fins on this. Wow. Absolutely spectacular. Well, we're going to just go look down that side. Let's go take a look under the hood.
Sure.
All right. All right, I'm a little tardy because I'm just admiring more parts of your car.
That's okay.
And look how clean we have this.
And that's a booster brake. It's called an accordion.
So does it
It
move?
goes in and out
Really?
when you step on the brake.
And is this,
This
air
is the
conditioning?
Chrysler air conditioning compressor.
Holy cow. So this was top of the line. And that is spectacular. All right, well let's shut that hood and have you stand next to your car. Hubert, thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
You're welcome.